of the league, of the playoffs here. So we'll see if they're gonna, if a team actually got 4-0'd in the round of 16. I know we've seen REW just get forward, but if you had to ask me for one team that would, I would say REG at the start of this. But they made it this far, so again, anything can happen.
Yeah, that's definitely true. We do see the players going for mirrored builds right now. The glass is just a little bit earlier for Grave, and this means that he is going to be going into something glass heavy. This could be something like a Twilight Crown Super Blink play, or more importantly, probably Stargate. That is what we're seeing mostly out of Protoss players nowadays. So I think we'll see a Stargate more than anything. But we do see another gateway being thrown down. This shows that he wants to be a little bit more aggressive, and this sort of looks to me like it's going to be a Stargate play with a free gate aggression. What do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely Stargate's just so good right now. We see Chrono Boost coming out here for Strange. Kind of just waiting and see. I mean, we've got that second gateway for Grave, and that's going to dictate a lot more about what he wants to do here. He's got faster mothership core too, so kind of interesting. I think I'd be surprised if one of these guys did not go for a Stargate.
Yep, I would definitely agree with you on that. Stargate is definitely one tag structure that is definitely a lot stronger really in this current matchup. Even if your opponent goes for Phoenix and you go for Phoenix as well, or even if your opponent goes for a fast robo, sorry, and your natural is delayed because you do go for Stargate, then it's very, very simple. All you need is them cuddle the Phoenix, lift up them Immortals, and you're going to trice that army. And that has happened to so many players that I've casted. It is unbelievable. But no natural, early natural has been down yet, but Grave is going to be scouting around for any proxy payload locations, but none have
Graves
been
taking
found.
his third gateway here, and taking a third gateway, he has to be aggressive with this because he's got no tech at all. You can see he's building more stalkers out of his gateways, so he's really going to just get aggressive from the get-go. And you know what? Strange puts down a robo facility, which is something we don't ever really see anymore. But it's going to work out so well for him in this game, and
Oh my
it might
god.
very well be the fact that he's seen the early probe movement across the map. I'm not sure if he did. He hasn't seen the pylon, but yeah, he's. Let's see what happens here. I mean, a couple of stalkers moving down the ramp, and he finds a single stalker of Grave. Grave not quite ready for this fight. But now his stalker's coming up here to try and help out with the mothership core as well. He's going to be able to move up here, and the mothership core for Strange now does have a photon overcharge available. So this is kind of a little bit dangerous. Grave can't really commit too much here. With that robo, we're going to see a very fast immortal, and then Grave can't be aggressive at all anymore.
If Revenge gets away with this early robotics play, he did go one gate robo, which is just never seen in this matchup. It's just so dangerous to do, but it looks like he might get away with it here. More stalkers are being worked in, but there's no blink, and there is a force field available, so he is going to be able to keep them stalkers at bay, especially with a photon overcharge. An immortal is halfway to being produced, and 3 gateways are being added on for him with a forge. What can he do, Wordy?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think he's actually going to be okay because he's got photon overcharge. He's going to have a second immortal out before he has to fight. And I mean, the Forge is going to start getting him into a really, really good position for later in the game. If he can get them upgrades finished, the Stalker goes down here. And we do see a Stargate finishing up for Grave, and I have to feel like he's actually going to make an Oracle. I thought he might go straight into Phoenixes, because if you go Phoenixes and just flies in, you could pick up the Immortals and then attack, but
Yep.
doesn't want to risk it. And instead he's just going to take his own expansion again, economic lead, and try and kill off some workers of his opponent, because Photon Overcharge has already been used, so if there's no units in the mineral line, the Oracle's guaranteed 5 to 6 kills, and it has much more utility after that as well.
Yeah, definitely with that photon overcharge away, and with them 2 stalkers, if he moves that army anywhere. Oh, nice force field and a recall strong go down. That was actually pretty nicely done there. So if he moves down to try and take this natural and this Oracle comes in, this should get a lot of probe kills and could put our Protoss player behind. The natural for Grave is a little bit earlier, so I want to see if Void Rays are going to start to be produced, so that is why Stargate is so efficient. But the army is completely out of this base. If he moves this Oracle in now, this is going to be a prime time, and it looks like he is just going to do that. This pylon is not even going to be seen, but he is going to see that probe. But he is going to move in this Oracle right now, but a cannon is being put down, but it's just going to be too late. There's no units here. Is there a photon overcharge available?
No, there isn't,
Oh.
and now you Chrono Boost his gateway, and he's just got to kind of wait this out. But I mean, there's Oracle getting more kills around. There's a photon overcharge, but I mean, seven kills. At the same time, you see moving forward here, Strange is going to commit quite heavily, and he's going to try and take down his Nexus. He's taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Photon overcharge, just dishing that out. He should be able to take this down. He's going to move back to try and force field the ramp again. Well, he gets the force field. This Void Ray trying to add on a lot of damage, and he's slowly but surely getting this Nexus. But Immortal might go down, and after Immortal goes down, that's pretty bad. If he loses both of his Immortals here, I don't think it's worthwhile. And oh my god,
He might even get this.
Well, if he does, he's going to lose his whole army for it, and that's going to leave him open to a huge counterattack here. Immortal down, all the sentries down, and this is not worthwhile for Strange at all.
Grave still has this pylon down in this location. This is going to be a counter-attack, which is going to kill our Protoss player. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to hold that.
The thing is, Grave can just re-expand, because it's not like Strange has an expansion. Grave can even just take his time here, and just re-expand if he wants to. Like, he's got so many options open to him. That was just a huge overcommitment by Strange, fighting into the front overcharge. Like, the thing is, it was really weird because he tried to come back in. Oracle gets deflected in the main base of his opponent, Strange. He kind of went from the Nexus to try and chase down the Void Ray or something, and that just made him tank so much damage. Instead of just targeting the Nexus and getting out nice and quickly, maybe leaving his sentries in position to keep force fielding. I really feel like he messed that up. And Grave, I mean, now Grave just going to re-expand, sit at the bottom of his opponent's ramp, and just, soft contain him. There's nothing Strange can do apart from make a warp prism to try and break out of this.
I definitely don't know what he could do at this point, but definitely he still has a fighting chance. If he does force, Grave's natural is halfway done at this point in time. If Grave does take a nice economy lead and does start producing mortals of his own, I think that our Protoss player Strange is going to be in quite a bad position right now. But so far, so good for our Grave. For our Grave, that was quite nice. Done. Thanks, Jared. Well done. But anyway, Grave is in a nice little position right now. He is soft containing this Protoss player, and it looks like he's trying to retreat now. He has done enough. His natural is more or less complete right now, and he's going to start getting a nice economy for himself while producing more Void Rays behind this and getting his own forge up.
Twilight Council for Strange. Now maybe he tries to catch his opponent off guard with DTs. His opponent has backed off. He could go into Blink as well, but it's debatable. I mean, he's seen a Stargate play from his opponent. He knows an Oracle's out, but if the Oracle's on the wrong side of the map, DTs are very, very effective. Let's see what he puts down here. Is it Dark Shrine, or is it just the tech into Blink? That's kind of our current question.
I definitely think it might be Blink, maybe a little bit stronger, or it could be DTs.
Does he have +1? Yes, he does. That makes his army a lot better than Graves.
Yeah, that's
quite a long time here. And I mean, there's a DT Shrine. The Twilight Council also allows him to go into +2, which would be nice to keep his upgrade lead up. But Grave might just try and end the game before that, because I mean, he's so far ahead in army supply. And look at this, he's just moving straight across the map with absolutely everything. Yeah, this is I don't see how Strange fights this. I mean, he loses his natural. I mean, again, maybe he can contain his opponent maybe he can like survive on his one base. But Graves mind enough of a natural. He's not going to be his Warp Prism moving out. That's maybe his one last chance to do game-ending damage with DTs, or significant damage with DTs to stay in the game.
These two Void Rays can actually finish this army off with 4 starters and 1 sentry. It's not enough.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's just not enough at all. And the revelation in the main base is actually allowing him to see that there's actually a DT Shrine on the way up. It sees the mothership core where it's positioned, and this Warp Prism heading up the left-hand side. I mean, that's our only kind of. I mean, look at this. Graves so well Sim City. He's got a cannon in his mineral line too. Both his mineral lines. He's got another cannon that is natural. He's so safe. Yeah. I don't think anything can really kill him here. Like, even if he takes a bit of damage, it doesn't matter. He's so far ahead in everything.
I feel you could trade this army and remake his army. But he's that far ahead right now, especially with that natural. And that natural is nearly saturated. He has double the amount of gas right now that Strange does. And he has a decent amount of mineral income from our Protoss player Strange. But Strange does have +1, so that is a good factor for him. But it's not enough. Maybe +2 might make a massive difference, but that's still not being researched. He's just trying to produce more immortals and trying to get Blink under the way. But Grave is just going to recall back home, because there is some harassment going down in his main base, and that Warp Prism just got sniped there by the Void Rays. And I think Grave just might move across the map in a game.
I mean, you would think this is like the 3rd time now he's moving across the map. Like, he has to end the game with one of these attacks, and I mean, the thing is, this time Strange is sitting his army at his natural, so if Grave just gets up there, he's all good. He's actually had this pylon up for the whole game, and that's been really, really useful. And I mean, he's got to attack at some point. Like, He must know he's so far ahead. He's been on two bases against one base for so long. May just, well, I mean, his 1+1's finishing, and that may very well have been what he was basically waiting for. As now he just moved across the map. Continuing to add Void Rays in, I don't think it's a bad decision considering the lack of Stalkers. And, oh, Blink finally gets that Oracle. But, I mean, Revelation was used, and, you know, Grave knows exactly what he's about to fight up into. That skill is so useful, that spell. And, you know what, he could just fly in with the Void Rays, snipe the sentries, and win.
Yeah. He's not even decent force fields to be able to hold that army back.
It doesn't even matter, so... I mean, Graves not going to trade the best here, but in the end he's going to just move up the ramp and kill absolutely everything, and
Yeah.
that's the important factor here. Coming up, and I mean, the Mothership Core isn't actually even going to be able to use Floating Overcharge on the natural because it's not finished, and that's it. Game's going to end here. Grave is going to take his second game in a row, and that's something that's really awesome. So GG is called, and that's